Hi, good evening, friends. Good evening to all of you. Welcome to the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep, and I am Gourav Gupta, and I'll be taking all of you through our next session of Last Lap to CMAT 2022. This is the crash course which we have started on 14th of March. And here in this series of sessions of Last Lap to CMAT 2022, we are basically covering all the important areas, all the important topics that will help you in scoring a wonderful percentile, a wonderful score in CMAT this year. Now, in this session, today I'll be discussing some logical and numerical puzzles. And like I have promised to all my dear students in my previous sessions of CMAT, today I have also added some of the questions on input-output sequences. So we'll be looking at some of the miscellaneous type of questions that we will see in CMAT 2022. So definitely, yes, I have taken all these questions from previous year papers of CMAT. So you will be you will be looking at the actual level of difficulty that is there in CMAT 2022. All right. So hello everyone. Hello Rajveer. Good evening. Good evening to all of you. So if all of you can hear me, quickly give me a yes. Come on, all of you. Come on, my dear friends. So I, Gaurav Gupta, again welcome all of you to my next session. Now Harsh is saying, sir, my BBA exam is also going on. How to work on Siemens simultaneously. Now Harsh, it is all about time management. So whatever minimum amount of time that is required for your graduation examinations, please give that much amount of time, because graduation examinations are also very important. Okay, so whatever time you are left with after studying for graduation examinations, you can devote the remaining time to CMAT 2022. That is all I can say. All right. So yes, welcome all of you. So Rajveer, Krupa, Dhyanesh, all of you, good evening. Now let's start this session very quickly. So I have taken some selected question. I have handpicked these questions myself, and like I mentioned that like as per the request from some of you, I have taken one of the sets of input output sequences as well in this session. So let's start this session. Now I want all of you to grab a piece of paper and a pen and solve all these questions with me. Take this session as a practice session. So I'll be presenting questions in front of you, and I'll be giving you some time to solve each of these questions, and you will all have to post your answers in the chat box, after which I'll start with the discussion. All right, so let's start with this session of last lap to cat, where we are discussing some logical and numerical puzzles, and the first question on your screen in a few moments now. So this is the first question. Now, I may have covered some of these questions, one or two questions in my previous session, so please don't mind about that. Okay, so this is the first question for today's class. Find out which of the following statements is or are sufficient to answer the question that follows. Who scored the highest marks in the class? There are three statements, and you'll have to choose the correct answer from the options which are given below. And you have around 30 to 40 seconds to solve this question. You may write your answer as 1, 2, 3, or 4. Option number 1, 2, 3, or 4. All right, Makarand says that answer will be option 4. Rajveer, option 2. All right, nice, good. Samriddhi, Shama, nice. Hello, Ali. Ali, look at the question and quickly solve this. So we don't have time for greetings. We have already started with this session. Some of you are late, but no worries. This is just the first question that we have started with, and I'm getting answers from a lot of you. Come on, all the students who are there in the session, please don't sit idle. If you are there in the session, please attempt all these questions. That will help. That will benefit you a lot. Okay, so let's start with the solution. So find out which of the given statements is or are sufficient to answer the following question. The question is, who scored the highest marks in the class? We have to find out the name of the person who scored highest marks. Now statement A says that Pawan scored 98% marks in the class. Now Pawan has scored 98%. We know the score of Pawan, fine. but we don't know if anyone has scored above or more than Pawan or not. Okay, so Pawan may or may not be the highest. Second statement B, Swati scored more than 98% marks in the class. So if I look at statement B only, Swati scored more than 98% marks, but that doesn't mean that Swati is the topper. Okay, if I'll combine A and B, then I can say that Pawan has scored 98%, Swati has scored more than Pawan. That again doesn't mean that Swati is the topper of the class. Now let's look at statement C individually. The marks of all the students were less than that of Swati's marks. अब सारे के सारे students के marks स्वाति से कम हैं. So that means Swati is the topper of the class and Swati has scored highest marks in the class. So based on only statement C, I can answer this question. Okay, so let's look at among the options. So option number 4 is the correct answer. Only C is required to answer the given question. All right, so most of you are correct. Some of you have made a mistake. Now I have seen 3 or 4 students giving answer as B and C. Now guys, there is no need to combine statement B and C because statement C only is sufficient to answer the question that Swati is the topper in the class. Am I clear to all of you? So answer here will be option 4, not option 2. Now with this, let's move on to our next question, question number 2 of this lecture. Now this is the question of circular arrangement. So I want all of you to quickly draw this arrangement and give me an answer among option 1, 2, 3 or 4. Yes, Harsh, the explanation given by you was absolutely correct for the first question. Wonderful, keep it up. All right, any answer for this one? Praveen has given an answer. Good, Praveen. Now, 6 friends are sitting around a circular table in such a way that they are equidistant from each other. Kunal is sitting to the right of Alia and Dhruv is sitting between Aarti and Jasmeet. Safi is sitting opposite to Jasmeet and to the right of Kunal. We have to find out who is sitting between Aarti and Kunal. Now, I have started getting the answers from some of you. So, yes, Praveen, Ritesh, Kripa, Krish, Shama. So all of you have given same answer. I'll start with the solution in a few moments, and I request all the students who are present in the class to keep solving these questions and post your answer in the chat box. All right, this will benefit you. Take this session as a practice class. All right, so 6 friends around a circular table. All of them are equidistant. So I'll draw a circular table like this and will mark 6 friends 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, now the benefit of a circular arrangement is you can start the question, you can start placing all these people by placing any one of these people around this circular table. Okay, so I'll start with Kunal. So Kunal is sitting to the right of Alia. So Kunal, if he's sitting here, so he is to the right of Alia. So Alia will come here. All right. So Kunal is sitting to the right of Alia. Now, obviously, if nothing is mentioned about the direction in which they are facing, so it is the rule of circular arrangements that if nothing is given, you will have to assume that all these people are sitting and they are facing towards the center of the table. Okay, so take it as a rule. If nothing is given about the direction in which they are facing, assume that they all are facing towards the center. So if Alia is facing towards the center, then Alia's right will be Kunal. So Kunal is sitting to the right of Alia. Done. Dhruv is sitting between Aarti and Jasmeet. So I don't have Dhruv, I don't have Aarti, I don't have Jasmeet right now. So I'll leave this statement here. Safi is sitting opposite to Jasmeet and to the right of Kunal. So Safi is sitting to the right of Kunal. So this will be the place for Safi. And Safi is sitting opposite to Jasmeet. So Jasmeet will come here. Now Dhruv is sitting between Aarti and Jasmeet. So Aarti will sit here and Dhruv between Aarti and Jasmeet. So this is the entire arrangement. Okay. Ritesh, I'll come back to your question. Okay. Now, question is who is sitting between Aarti and Kunal? So Aarti and Kunal, who is sitting? So it is Safi, and answer will be option 3. Okay. Now, Ritesh, just coming back to your question. Now, Ritesh is asking, how will we arrange 7 persons in a circular arrangement? Okay. So, Ritesh, if you will notice that in case when there are even number of people, let's say there are 2 people or 4 people or 6, 8, 10, in that case, in a circular arrangement, there will be a pair of people who will be sitting opposite to each other. ठीक है, सो हर एक केस में क्या होगा, देयर विल बी अ ग्रुप, देयर विल बी अ पेयर जो आपस में ऑपोजिट, एक दूसरे के ऑपोजिट बैठे होंगे. ठीक है, दैट विल नॉट बी द केस when there are odd number of people. So in case we have 7 people, so you can place them like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now in this case, nobody is sitting opposite to any other person. Okay, though probably मैंने यहाँ पे equidistant नहीं draw किया होगा. Okay, but in such a case when there are odd number of people, then there will not be any pair of people who will be sitting opposite to each other. Am I clear, Ritesh? So this is how you will draw the circular arrangement when there are odd number of people. Okay, in case when there are even, then there will be opposite people. All right, now let's move on to the next question with this. Now this is the third question of this session. Ansh is taller than Akshata but shorter than Sharad. Akshata is shorter than Sharad but taller than Sneha. We have to find out who is the tallest person among these names. Now, in case anyone has any kind of confusion related to any of the question, or maybe something related to these question, the way Ritesh has asked the question, so you are absolutely, you feel free to ask any kind of question related to the things that we are discussing here. All right. Okay. So yes, answer for this one. Aman, Shiba, and Ritesh, all three of you have given an answer. All right. Lovely. So this one was very easy question. So Ansh is taller than Akshata. So Ansh taller than Akshata, but Ansh is shorter than Sharad. All right. So definitely Ansh and Akshata are not the tallest. Okay. Now Akshata is shorter than Sharad. Yes, we have already seen that. But Akshata is taller than Sneha. So Sneha is also not the tallest person, and we have already seen in this arrangement that Sharad is the tallest one. All right. So again, a very easy question. And yes, let me remind all of you that I have taken all these questions from previous year papers of CMAT. So friends, yes, you are looking at the actual level of difficulty that comes in our examination. With this, let's move on to the next question. Aman is 5 ranks ahead of Isha in a class of 30 students. Isha's rank is 14th from the last. Then what is Aman's rank starting from Chetan at the first position? Again, a very simple, straightforward questions. Don't worry. There will be some difficult questions that will appear in front of you in a few moments. Yes, yes, yes. Any answer? All right, sweetie. Option A. Rohit, I'll not discuss this in detail. The question that you have asked, how much needed to score 98, 99 percentile in CMAT. I would recommend that I have like recently, like last week before Holi, I have taken a session where I have discussed all these things related to CMAT 2022. All right. So I request you to please go through that session. You will find the recording on YouTube. Okay. Rohit, also like on entrepreneurship and innovation and entrepreneurship, we are already conducting a lot of sessions. So please do subscribe our channel, press the bell icon so that you will get all the notifications. Okay. Like Makarand has mentioned, they are already arranged, Rohit. Okay, so let's solve this one. So Aman is 5 ranks ahead of Isha in a class of 30. Now Isha's rank is 14th from the last in a class of 30 students. So if I talk about Isha, since Isha's rank is 14th from the last, so that means on the right hand side or after Isha, there will be 13 students. In a class of 30 students, Isha's rank is 14 from the last. So that means below Isha or after Isha, there will be 13 students. Then only Isha's rank will be 14 from the end. Okay. So if out of 30 students, 13 are after Isha, one is Isha, that means I can say that 16 students will be before Isha. All right. Now, among these 16 students, one of the students is Aman. Now, if Aman is below or Aman is ahead of Isha, so I can say that Isha's rank from the beginning. Yes, Ritesh, you are absolutely correct. So Isha's rank from the beginning will be 17th. Okay. So after Isha, there are 13 people. Before Isha, there will be 16 people. So that means Isha's rank from the beginning will be 17th. Okay. Now we got to know about Isha's rank from the beginning. So Aman's rank from the beginning will be Isha's rank minus 5 because Aman is 5 ranks ahead of Isha. So Aman's rank from the beginning will be 17 minus 5, that is 12. All right. So this is what the question is asking for. So they're asking for what is Aman's rank from the beginning, from the first position. So Aman's rank from the first position will be 12th. That is option B. So that was a pretty easy question. Let's move to the next question with this. One more easy question in front of you. Don't take more than 30 seconds to solve this question. And I'll also remind all of you that these are the questions that were there in the previous year papers of CMAT. So you are actually looking at the real level of difficulty that comes in our examinations. All right, good, good. Come on, quickly answer to this question. Now, A, B, C, D play tennis. B and C play football also. D does not play chess but plays badminton. So we'll have to find out, we'll have to tell who plays only tennis. Okay. So among A, B, C, D, B and C play football also. So it cannot be B, it cannot be C. Now D does not play chess, but D plays badminton. So D also cannot be the person who play only tennis. So we have got the answer. So it's A who is the person plays tennis, only tennis. So A is the person who plays only tennis and our answer will be option 3, that is A. All right, let's move on to our next question. Now this is a question of linear arrangement. Please be careful when you draw this arrangement and give me a quick answer. Now P, Q, R, S, T, U, V and W are sitting in a row facing north. The 4 statements are given, 4 conditions are given, and you'll have to find out who are the immediate neighbors of W. Come on, people. So people who are responding to these answers, Krupa, Shaik, Shivani, Sujit Kumar, Mayur, Manu, Dev, Shiba, Sweetie, Maheshwari, Samriddhi, Yogesh. Nice. Keep it up, all of you. Not a difficult arrangement to draw. Okay, so let's say these are the 8 places at which these 8 people are sitting. Okay, so I have started getting the answer from Shama and Dev. All right, Krupa, same answer. Okay, I'll wait for a few more seconds. Let's see how many of you can give me an answer. Samriddhi, Harshita, Shaik. Nice, nice, nice. So let's start with this one. So P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, and W are sitting in a row facing north. Now P is fourth to the right of T. Now we don't know the position of P or T, so I'll just draw it randomly at like somewhere below. So P is fourth to the right of T. So if T is here, 1, 2, 3, and then P. So P is fourth to the right of T means that there will be 3 people sitting between T and P, where P will be on the right of T. Okay. So P is fourth, first, second, third, and fourth. So P is fourth to the right of T. All right. Okay. Now next is W is second to the left, sorry, to the right of S. So W is second to the right of S. So S, 1, and then W. So W is second to the right of S. I have drawn this separately as well. Now R and U, which are both at the ends. So R and U are at the ends and they are the neighbors of Q and T respectively. So R is the neighbor of Q and U is the neighbor of T. All right. Now R and U are at the ends. Now if I'll place R here, Q will come here, okay, and U and T will come here. Now if T will come here, then according to first statement, there should be 4 people to the right of T. This arrangement will not go according to that, so I'll have to change the places of R and U. ठीक है? So R और U का place change हो जाएगा. So obviously U is the neighbor of T, so U will come here and T will come here. R will be extreme right and Q will be here. Now once I've placed T, now I can place P at 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will be the place for P. Now next statement says that W is immediate left of P. So immediate left of P, W will come here. And P is the neighbor of Q, which we have already seen. Okay. Now next is S and W. So if W is placed, then S will come here. And the last person remaining, V, will come here. Okay, the entire arrangement is over. Now the question is, who are immediate neighbors of W? So immediate neighbors of W will be V and P, and the correct answer is option 3. And almost all of you have given a correct answer. That is wonderful to see. Now with this, let's move on and look at the next question. The next question is of circular arrangements. Students who have joined just now, we are basically continuing the series of sessions of Last Lab to CMAT 2022, and here we are discussing number and logical puzzles. All right, and all these questions I have picked from previous year papers of CMAT. So yes, we are looking at the actual level of difficulty. Come on, I want a quick answer for this. Students who have joined just now, grab a piece of paper and a pen and solve all these questions which we are discussing, and take this lecture as a practice session for all of you. Yes, 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 come on. Quickly give me an answer. All right, all right. Rajveer has given one answer. I'll wait for a few more seconds. Let's see how many of you can give this answer. Shaikh, Samriddhi, Sweetie, Shama, Harshita. Good, good. Come on, keep it up. Other students as well, those who are only watching this session, not solving, those who are only solving these questions and not responding, please, please do respond. Okay, fine. Now P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W are sitting around a circular table and facing the center. It is given. Nice. Now P is second to the right of T. Now I'll start by placing T. Now P is second to the right of T. So P will come here. Okay. Now you can start with anyone. The only important thing is the final arrangement should be similar, should be same as far as their cyclic orientation is concerned. Okay. So I've started by placing T. Now P is second to the right of T. Now T, who is the neighbor of R and V? So T is the neighbor of R and V. So R or V will come at this place and V or R will come at this place. Okay. So right now I'm not sure about the positions of R and V. So I have placed them like this. Okay. Now next, S is not the neighbor of P. So S cannot sit here. So adjacent to P, S cannot sit. On the other side, either V or R. So this place is safe. Moving ahead. V is the neighbor of U. Now V is the neighbor of U. Okay. So the place for V, since V has to be the neighbor of U, so V के लिए जो place होगा, that will be on the left of T. Okay. So V will be on the left of T because U has to be the neighbor of V and R will safely come here, and U is the neighbor of V. So U will come at this place. All right. Now the question was who is sitting adjacent to V. So there is no need to complete this arrangement. So who is sitting adjacent to V? So U and T, these are the two people who are adjacent to V. So yes, the correct answer will be option 1. So this one was not a difficult one at all. So this one, I believe, one of the easiest questions that we have seen in this lecture. All right. So yes, we have got the answer. Answer is option number 1. All right. Now let's move ahead and look at our next question. Now this is a wonderful question. So let's see how many of you will be able to give me a correct answer. The question says, how many pages of the book Ram read on Monday? The book was read completely by Tuesday. This is the piece of information that is given. So this is called universal information. So question is, how many pages of the book Ram read on Monday? And it is given that the book was read completely by Tuesday. So Tuesday को खत्म हो गई थी book. So statement 1 says that Ram read 30 pages of the book on Tuesday. Statement 2, the book has 600 pages, out of which half were read by Ram before Monday. All right, so most of you are saying answer is option number 4. Data in both statements together is sufficient to answer. And some of you are saying answer is option 2, that is data in statement 2 is sufficient to answer the question. All right, let's see which one is the correct answer. Okay, now statement 1, Ram read last 30 pages of the book on Tuesday. So on Tuesday, Ram read 30 pages, and which were the last 30 pages? All right, okay. Now question is, how many pages of the book Ram read on Monday? So statement 1 will not be able to get anything because statement 1 says that Ram read 30 pages on Tuesday. They have not given any information about the number of pages read on Monday. Second statement alone. So I'm not looking at statement number 1 now. Okay, important. The book has 600 pages, total number of pages, out of which half were read before Monday. So before Monday, half of them were read. That means 300 pages were read before Monday. Okay, now 300 pages are left. So on Monday and Tuesday, the sum of the number of pages read is 300. But again, we don't know the division of number of pages which Ram read on Monday and Tuesday. Monday से पहले उसने 300 pages read कर लिए out of 600. But how many pages he read on Monday, how many pages he read on Tuesday, this is not given. So statement number 2, that is why is not sufficient to answer the question. Okay, now if I'll combine these two statements, before Monday, out of total of 600 pages, 300 are read. On Tuesday, another 30 are left, which are read. Okay, so that means on Monday he must have read 270 pages. So I can say that by the combination of these two statements, you can give an answer. So yes, the correct answer is option 4. Data in both the statements together is sufficient to find the answer. All right, with this, let's move ahead and let's take a very small break of 5 seconds, and I request all of you to quickly like this session in case you haven't done this now. Okay, so please do like this session. That will be good for my motivation. Do comment in case you have any kind of query related to any of the things that you want to ask. Share this session with your friends and do subscribe our channel to get all the updates about the upcoming sessions that we'll be conducting for all of you in the series of Last Lap to CMAT, as well as for the other examinations as well. So I request all of you to please like this session and then we can continue. All right. Okay. So let's move on to our next question with this. Now I have picked up one entire set of input-output sequences from the previous year papers. Sujit, you want me to take conditional statements? Yes. So in future sessions, I'll definitely would try to entertain your request. Okay. So this is one question on input-output sequences, one complete set, and there will be 3 questions on that. Okay. So 3 questions on input-output sequences. So the number arrangement machine, when given an input string of numbers, arranges them in a following pattern. The following is the illustration of an input and its arrangements. So input is given, and in step 1, 2, 3, and 4, you will have to understand what is happening in these steps. So question is, as per the rules followed in the above steps, find the appropriate answer if 159 is one of the numbers in step 4. Which of the following can be the input number? Now this is one wonderful example of such questions. So I'll tell you how to basically go ahead with such cases. Now Dhruv has already given an answer. Nice, Dhruv. Rajveer, nice. Come on, people, focus what is happening in this machine. Try to find out, and then if you understood what is happening in this machine, which is not a difficult task, then you will be very near to your correct answer. This is a simple task of observation. Okay, so let's start with this. So input is string of numbers 3, 4, 9, 7, 6, 11. There is no relation in that, but the relation will be from input to step 1. So how have we gone from input to step 1? So in the input is 3, step 1 is 9. Input is 4, step 1 is 16. 9, 81. 749, and so on. So we can clearly see that if the input is x, then step 1 is x square. All right, fine. All right, now next one, step 2. What has happened here? 9 से 12 हो गया, plus 3, then plus 4, then plus 9. So this number is added. So if the input is x, step number 2 is x square plus x. All right, so this is the step 2. Am I clear? Now from step 2 to step 3, what has been done? So 12 plus 5 is 17, again plus 5, again plus 5. So basically they are adding 5. So x square plus x plus 5 is step 3. Now step 3 to step 4, 17 minus 2 is 15, 25 minus 2 is 23, 95 minus 2 is 93. So again, they have subtracted 2. So x square plus x plus 5 minus 2. So I can write the last step as x square plus x plus 3. Okay, this is the output. So now they are saying that find the appropriate answer if 159 is one of the numbers in step 4. So that means they have said that x square plus x plus 3 is 159. You will have to find the value of x. So I can write x square plus x is equal to 156, or x into x plus 1 is 156. Now 156 can be written as 12 into 13. So I can compare and say that the value of x will be 12. So answer will be option C. Now, once you have basically invested this much amount of time, then it will be very easy, very quick for you to answer to other questions which use the same logic. Okay. So I hope all of you have understood. Now let's have a look at one more question based on the same logic. Okay. So the input and steps are absolutely same. You just have to check this thing and find the answer out of A, B, C, or D. So if the input, what is the input if the following is the arrangement of step number 4? So now here you'll have to again trace back to the input. Yes, any answer? Option A, B, C, or D? So let's reiterate what we have done the last question. So if input is x, step 1 will be x square, step 2 will be x square plus x, step 3 will be x square plus x plus 5, step 4 will be x square plus x plus 5 minus 2. All right, so this will become x square plus x plus 3, and that is the step 4. All right, so now just take one or two numbers from step 4. So step 4, they are saying that the first number is 9. So I'll equate x square plus x plus 3 equals 9. So x square plus x becomes 6. So x into x plus 1, 6 can be written as 2 into 3. So the value of x here will be 2. So I'm left with A, B, and C. Option D will be eliminated. Okay. Then next one, 75. So x square plus x plus 3 equals 75. So that means x into x plus 1 will be 72, which can be written as 8 into 9. So the value of x will be 8. So among A, B, and C, option A is eliminated, B is eliminated. So yes, the correct answer will be C. That's all you need to do. Okay. So I've checked just the two numbers at the beginning of the step 4, and I have got an answer as option C. All right. Let's see one more question based on this. So as per the rules followed in the above steps, find the appropriate answer. Which is the fifth number from the left end in step 3 of the following input? So they are saying that if this is the input, then which number will be the fifth number from the left in step 3? Now step 3 was x square plus x plus 5. All right. Shaik, careful, a little careful, Shaik. Shaik, they're talking about step 3, not step 4. All right, Dhruv, Manu. Be careful, guys, be careful. Some of us are committing mistake here. All right, Shaik, now it's absolutely correct, I think. Manu, check your answer. Read the question carefully. They are talking about step 3. They are not talking about step 4. Okay. Now, which is the fifth number from the left end in step 3 of the following input? Now, since we have to find out the fifth number in step 3, we'll pick the fifth number we'll pick the fifth number of the input. So x is equal to 8. I'll substitute this value of x in this expression. So it is 8 square plus 8 plus 5, and that will be the final answer. So 64 plus 8 plus 5. All right, 64 plus 8 is 72. 72 plus 5 is 77. So 77 is the correct answer, not 72. Am I clear? So some of you were committing mistake. Option B is not the correct answer. Option D, that is 77, is the correct answer. Right? Okay, now let's move ahead and look at the next question with this. Again, a puzzle, small puzzle. Among the 6 persons P, Q, R, S, T, and U, each is having different weights. With the conditions given, you'll have to find out who is lighter and heavier than P respectively. Be careful with the language of this question. All right. Now this one seems to be a little complex. Now among the 6 persons P, Q, R, S, T, U, each is having different weights. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the left hand side, I'll put the heaviest. Okay. And on the rightmost side, lightest. Okay. So I'll arrange them in decreasing order of their weights. Left wala sabse zyada heavy hoga. So question says that, sorry, first statement says that P is heavier than 3 persons. Okay, so P will come at this place and P will be heavier than 3 people, 1, 2, 3. All right. Now R is lighter than T. R is lighter than T. So R will come on the right hand side of T. R is lighter than T. Now S is lighter than only Q. Now what does this mean? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So you will have to all tell me the positions of S and Q. Now S is lighter than only Q. S सिर्फ Q से light है. Okay. So I can say that Q will be the heaviest and S is lighter than only Q. So this will be the positions of Q and S. All right. U is not the lightest. So U will not come here. Okay. T and R like this. Right. So question was, who is lighter and heavier than P respectively? Now lighter than P and heavier than P. Come on, tell me. So which option will be the correct one? Ritesh says 5. Ritesh, there is no fifth option. Okay, so probably you might be telling me the positions of Q and S. So I've already mentioned the positions of Q and S. Now R is lighter than T. Okay, and U is not the lightest. So U is not the lightest. So यहाँ पे it can be T. So I'm arranging. So this may happen in two ways. All right. So U cannot be the lightest. So U can come here. T and R can come here. Also, U can come here and T and R can come here. So we have to find out who is lighter and heavier than P respectively. So lighter than P, it can be T or U, and heavier than P, it is S. So among the options, the most suitable option is T and S respectively. So T is lighter than P and S is heavier than P. So T and S, this will be the correct set of answer. Am I clear? All right, now let's move on to our next question. Now from the questions, the following question is given by two statements and two conclusions numbered 1 and 2. Okay, so there are two statements and two conclusions. Choose the right answer from the given options. Read the statements and the conclusions and tell me which of the conclusions will follow the statements. All right, Maheshwari, Vrinda, Anushka, Shaikh, nice. Okay, now I'll be using the Venn diagram approach for this. So all huts are bungalows. So let's say this circle represent huts. So all huts are bungalows. So bungalows will come here. Okay. Now statement 2 says that all bungalows are churches. So churches ka circle will completely overlap bungalows. Okay. So this will be the diagram that we have drawn from the two statements which were given. Now conclusion number 1. Some churches are huts. So yes, some of the churches are huts. Yes, this conclusion is correct. Second, some churches are bungalows. Yes, this will also be correct. So all of you have given a perfect answer. So both conclusion 1 and 2 follows. This is the correct answer. So correct answer is option number 4. All right. Okay, fine. Now friends, it's time to like this session. So those who are present in the session and have not liked this session, if you are liking this session, please do hit the like button. Comment something in the comment section in case you want to ask something. Share this session with your friends and subscribe our channel. I must remind all of you that we are in the middle of the series of Last Lap to CMAT 2022, where we are basically conducting or covering up most of the topics, most of the important topics that comes in CMAT. So please do press the bell icon so that you will not miss any of these sessions. So friends, that is all from my side for this session. So this is just the reminder. You can join us daily at 7 p.m. So we have started on 14th of March. So if you have missed any of these sessions, so you can go back and look at all the sessions that we have conducted up till now, right? Now, people who are looking for a wonderful and ideal program for GDPI preparation, they can look at the screen. The complete details are there about the program that we have started for your preparation of GDPI. The entire details are there at the on the screen, and at the bottom of the screen, this is the number that is given. Where if you want any of more details about this program, you can call. All right. And next is if you are preparing for CAT 2022 and you want to join any of our programs, we have started with a complete course batch number 5. All the details about this program are mentioned on the screen, and to fetch some more details, you can call at this number. All right. Now, friends, you can follow us on Insta. You can subscribe our channel BYJU'S Exam Prep. You can press the bell icon so that you will not miss any of the notifications about upcoming sessions. Like us on Facebook, join our Telegram channel, and you can download our app from the Google Play. So thank you very much, my dear friends. Hope to see you in the upcoming sessions. And if any of the students has missed any of the sessions, they can go back and look at the recording of all these sessions. I must remind you that earlier, before Holi, I have conducted a session on the CMAT strategy that you must follow in order to increase your score. Okay, so please do look at those sessions, the sessions that you have missed, and please follow our upcoming sessions. So friends, all the best, and we'll see you in my next session. Bye bye.